starting the day in like the central part of Vietnam. Behind me is I think that's the old post office. Beautiful, ornate building, and it's kind of a posh area, surrounded by five-star hotels, and there's very expensive boutique shops everywhere. If you turn this way, you can see this beautiful park. I'm gonna walk down this way and enjoy the day, see what kind of trouble I can get into. Burberry and that Cartier, Hugo Boss, all these stores that I can't afford. I guess it's like the Times Square of the area. Trying to get to this one tower. It looks like the Stark building from Avengers, and a lot of people make that comparison. But that's where I'm headed, and they got a viewing deck up there that you can get a cup of coffee or even a Heineken. It's a very lazy day today, just enjoying the cityscape. I made it to the Saigon Opera House, which is this building behind me. I'm so happy to finally get a chance to see it. You see it in a lot of movies, you see it in pictures, everyone talks about it. Also, there's something when you travel, you see the other troops. I just ran into a guy, he's a big honking dude. You can very easily tell that he is a veteran. It's in your tuck, it's in your haircut, it's in your confidence when you walk around. You see them in the corner of your eye, say, hey, what unit were you in? And you meet these people all over the world. It's one of the cool things about being a veteran. At any city that I go to, I want to go to the tallest view deck there is, just so that I can get a perspective of the city, kind of get a bird's eye view as much as you can. So I'm in central Saigon at they call the Stark Tower. Of course, it's got a different name. Of course, at the bottom of the tower is a mall, and I have a very groovy Samsung store here. This looks really cool. Snowboarding simulator. I've never seen anything like that before. It's like this whole VR machine dedicated just to snowboarding. It's got to be the coolest game system I've ever seen. I'm one of the only ones in here. It's a Wednesday afternoon at about 1 o'clock. Across the river is just open farmland. That's not even farmland, it's just open land. I mean, it kind of reminds me of, this is like the old part of Ho Chi Minh City, where, the historical places are, and, a lot of the French colonial buildings are, and the markets. And then you have this river, and on the other side of the river is completely empty. Much like the Pudong side of Shanghai was 20, 30 years ago. Vietnam as a growing powerhouse in Southeast Asia, that area over there, in this little peninsula of the river where it's just empty, is going to be a huge development opportunity in the future. Started building some of the infrastructure, such as a tunnel that goes under the river and pops out on the other side. Major avenue that has been built, but you can already start to see the foundations being poured for a major development right on the riverfront. My honest opinion is that it's pretty underwhelming. It's unfortunate. It's nothing like the other ones I've been to, but still worth a trip for an hour. A little pro tip: you pay 200,000 Vietnamese dong to go to the 360 Skyview. If you go one floor above, you just buy a latte for 150,000, and you get a latte and pretty much the same view. They said in the advertisements that it's supposed to look like a lotus. It's a gorgeous building and extremely iconic for the city. That's why I had to go there. But I was underwhelmed. I didn't spend too much time there. It isn't far from my hotel. Let's go check out the Binh Tan Market. This market is the place to go to get anything, including food. Check it out. Yeah, even when you walk down the street, people stop and they say, hey, where do you want to go? I can take you. And you're like, no, thank you. It's a maze. Everything is laid out in a grid fashion, so you can just walk north, south, east, west, and you'll be fine. I'm interested in finding some food. A lot of snacks, but very similar to the markets that you see in China, but this one seems to be a lot more densely compact and at the same time more orderly. I think I found the food area. There are so many to choose from that you don't know where to start. So. Elected not to eat here because frankly it's just too busy and too crazy. It's just a little too loud for me. And the food looks fantastic and it smells really good in here, but I'm too old for this shit. Comes with afternoon tea. I got a strawberry tea and a plate of goodies. I'm meeting up with an old buddy of mine from China. We used to work together. He moved here from China very recently. So he's set up shop here in Saigon and just gonna go have dinner and a few beers and have a little fun tonight. You know, people often comment on how crazy the traffic is here. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. There's a lot of motorbikes. It's more motorbikes than you would see in China. You get used to it and it becomes normal. You kind of understand traffic patterns. And you know, so even things like crossing the street, which seem almost impossible, are actually very easy if you just go at it. They will move for you. So here in District 1 is near the backpacker scene, and I think it's called Wei Vian Street. It's a kind of a pedestrian street where all the bars and restaurants are. Very, very touristy from what I've been told. So you can't visit Saigon without doing a walk down Wei Vian Street. Walking street today. It's not closed off at least, but I'm supposed to meet a buddy of mine at this restaurant. He says don't eat there because the food is bad, and we're gonna go roam the street and see what kind of trouble we can get into tonight. It's very lively. There's a lot of bars, a lot of loud club atmosphere, a bunch of girly bars, a bunch of like, you know, touts trying to get you to get a massage and, you know, drink their overpriced beers and shit like that. But it's got a very lively atmosphere, and it's only about 6 o'clock. Fun night. Great to catch up with an old friend. Went to a small little craft beer out of the way, headed back to the hotel. Another fun, amazing day in Saigon.